Histolytica. Okay, so these are coming under the pseudophodia, coming under their amoeboid protozoans. Now, next type of protozoans is flagellated protozoans. So come on that, flagellated protozoans. So next is flagellated protozoans. Now, as a term suggests, flagellated means presence of what? Flagella. So what we can say? Free living or parasitic in nature, which also contain flagella. Okay, so these are free living or parasites which contain flagella. Okay, so they are containing what? Flagella. If we are saying, for example, so example is a trypanosoma. So for example, trypanosoma. Now, this trypanosoma causes one disease known as sleeping sickness. Sleeping sickness. And one species is there that is known as Trypanosoma gambiense. And it causes African sleeping sickness. African sleeping sickness. Okay. This already questions came that which organism responsible for African sleeping sickness. So that is what? Trypanosoma gambiense, that belongs to flagellated protozoans. Okay. Now, this sleeping sickness also, or African sleeping sickness, also known as a trypanosomiasis. So it is also known as trypanosomiasis. Okay, trypanosomiasis caused by Trypanosoma gambiense flagellated proteins. Okay, now this was discovered by Freud. One scientists were there. Their name was Freud in 1901. So it was discovered by Freud in 1901. So this African sleeping sickness is a very dangerous disease. Okay, that causes what? Every time they are having sleepy nature. Okay, and that is happening with the help of Trypanosoma gambiense. Okay, now if we are seeing that this trypanosoma usually where found, so mostly it is found in blood. Okay, that is mostly found in blood of vertebrates. Okay, or they also invading cerebrospinal fluid. So trypanosoma mostly found in blood and invades also, okay, also to cerebrospinal fluid, or in short that is known as CSF, cerebrospinal fluid. This is very important that trypanosoma were found, so that is found in blood and that also leads to cerebrospinal fluid. Okay, and after seeing this, since it is found in blood, so what we can say, trypanosoma is endoparasite. It acts as what? Endoparasite, or what we can say, blood parasite. Okay, so acts as endoparasite, blood parasite. Okay, so that acts as what? Endoparasite or blood parasite. Okay, now just we have to see their structure, how they looks like. So come on that trypanosoma. Now if we are coming on their structure, so they are looking like what, that we have to see. Like that they are looking. Now here they contain in one side a free flagellum. This is known as free flagellum. Now they contained also one flagellum that is having what? That is having what? That is inside that one. Okay, so how they are looking like that. And that are inserting. Okay, so like that it is having. So this is known as what? Undulating membrane. This is known as, this another one is having undulating membrane. Okay, one is a small free flagellum, one is the next one, that is undulating membrane. Okay, now outside all the structures, they don't have cell wall, they containing pellicle structure. Pellicle for protection. Okay, they are having pellicle for what purpose? Protection. Okay, now they also contain a reserve food material. So these are what? These are a reserve food material. Okay, these are reserve food material. They also contain, this is having, they contained nucleolus. This is nucleolus. Outside they are having nucleus. So inside nucleus, one organelle is there, that is known as nucleolus. Okay. Now, next they are having one structure that is helping in their metabolism activity, and that is known as a kinetoplast. So here one structure are there, that is known as kinetoplast. Okay, so this is the structure of trypanosoma. Okay, now here they will ask question, this figure will give, and mostly I have seen that what they are asking, this is what? So this is undulating membrane. And one more thing they ask, that they are having what? Pellicle. So these two you have to remember in a figure they are giving on the basis of figure exam. Okay, now first we seen amoeboid protozoans, next we seen flagellated protozoans, third type of protozoans is ciliated protozoans. Next type is ciliated protozoans. Okay. Now, if we are saying this ciliated protozoans, so why that name occur? Because they are having cilia, presence of cilia for the movement. So what we can say? These are cilia contained organisms. Okay, and if we are seeing their example, so Paramecium is the example. So Paramecium belongs to what? Ciliated protozoans. Okay, Paramecium is what? Ciliated protozoans. Now, if we are seeing their figure, so they looks like sleeper. Since this Paramecium looks like sleeper, that's why it is also known as a sleeper animalcule. Okay. Now question is there, which organism is known as sleeper animalcule? So Paramecium is known as sleeper animalcule. Okay. Now they their body is distinguished into oral or anterior. Okay, they are having what? Oral or anterior, or what we can say, oral or dorsal surface. Okay, one is first, one is second. So it contains oral and dorsal surface. Okay, so one is having oral, one is having dorsal surface. Now, these contain two type of nucleus. So this Paramecium contain two type of nucleus. One is known as large size, that is macronucleus, and this is for what purpose? Nutrition purpose. And one is a micronucleus, and this is for what purpose? Reproduction purpose. These two are very important for your exam. What I told, that a micronucleus helps in reproduction, macronucleus helps in nutrition. Okay, so this is regarding with ciliated protozoans. Okay, now this contain cilia around the entire body. And in back side they are having larger cilia compared to oral side size, that is having a low. So this is what? Presence of this is cilia. Okay, so these cilia, now you have to see that back side, dorsal side, they are having longer cilial length, and anterior side they are having shorter cilia length. Okay, now if we are seeing that they contain, for their protection they have pellicle, and their body is covered with that is known as a thin film-like structure, flexible, and that is known as pellicle. So what I told, body is covered with, this is known as pellicle. Body is covered with thin flexible structure known as pellicle. Okay, so their body, this paramecium or ciliated protozoans body covered with what? They are covered with thin flexible structure, and that is known as pellicle. Okay, now each cilium arises from one granule that is known as a kinetozoa. What I told? Each cilium arises from granule known as kinetozoa. Now here question is there, origin of cilia is called. So origin of cilia, what we can say? Kinetozoa. Origin of cilia is kinetozoa. This you have to also remember. If cilium arises from granule, and that is known as kinetozoa. Okay. Now in ciliated protozoans, the digestion also found as intracellular. So what I told? In ciliated protozoans, digestion is intracellular type. Okay, digestion is what? Intracellular type. Okay, now mostly this digestion you can see, okay, that is seen clearly in paramecium. That's why we took example of paramecium. Now if we are seeing that food, how they are moving, that the food vacuoles having, so food vacuole consistently moving from one place to another place inside the paramecium, just for example. Okay, so food vacuole constantly moving along a definite course, that is known as a cyclosis. So which type of movement are there? Cyclosis. So what I told, food vacuole consistently move. Okay, this food vacuole consistently move by spatial movement, and that movement is known as cyclosis. Okay, so food vacuole consistently moving by the process that is known as cyclosis. Okay, now cilia in the posterior and back side, that is having a longer size, and that's why they are known as caudal tuft. What is that? That is known as caudal tuft. Okay, cilia in posterior end having longer size and known as what? Caudal tuft. So that is nothing but only what? They are cilia but having longer size posterior, anterior one. Okay, so cilia in posterior and having longer size and known as what? Caudal tuft. These terms are coming. Okay, so that is having caudal tuft. Okay, now this ligation also occurs with the help of one structure known as cytophage. Okay, ligation in ciliated protozoans occurs by a structure known as cytophyes. Okay, that is known as what? Cytophyes, or that is also known as cytoprop. That is also known as what? Cytoprop, and acts as temporary ants. Now here questions are there. Which organelles act as a temporary anus in paramecium? So that is what? That is known as cytophyes or cytoprop. That you have to remember, that cytophyes or cytoprop act as what? Temporary anus. Okay. Now, if we are saying their reproduction, so paramecium reproduces by transverse binary fission. Okay, paramecium reproduces by transverse binary fission generally. Okay, so that is reproduction occurs with the help of transverse binary fission. Okay, in paramecium they are having what? Transverse binary fission. Okay, now this binary fission occurs in paramecium under favorable conditions. In which conditions? So binary fission takes place in paramecium under favorable conditions. Okay, so binary fission takes place in paramecium under which condition? Favorable condition. But if unfavorable conditions are coming, in that case what they are doing, they stop their reproduction. Okay, and already I told they contain macronucleus which divides amitotically. Okay, the macronucleus divides by amitotically and a micronucleus divides by mitotically. And micronucleus divides by mitotically. Okay, this you have to also remember. Okay, macro nutrition amitotically, micro reproduction mitotically reproduces. Okay, so this is what we seen, ciliated protozoans. The last protozoans is sporozoans. So come on that, sporozoans. Sporozoans. Okay. Now, this sporozoans, why it is known as sporozoans? Because this contain one spore-like structure, that is the prime structure. Okay. So what we can say, this include diverse organism that has infectious stage sporozoite. Okay. So what we can say, these are mostly parasitic in nature, which contain spore-like structure, spore-like infectious stage known as sporozoites. Okay, and that's why these are known as what? Sporozoans. Okay, now if we are seeing that example, so example is plasmodium, that causes what? Malarial parasite. So for example, plasmodium causes malaria. Okay, this plasmodium causes what? Malaria. Okay, now if we are saying that who discovered these sporozoans, so one scientist were there, that was Laveran. So Laveran first time discovered that malaria is caused by protozoan parasite. Laveran discovered plasmodium as malarial parasite. Okay, they have discovered what? Plasmodium as malarial parasite. And they also told that which one is more infectious, and sold Plasmodium vivax species. Plasmodium vivax organism are more dangerous. Okay, which scientists were there? So that is Laveran was there. That Plasmodium vivax organism is more dangerous. Okay, and first time Sir Ronald Ross, one scientist is there, that first time observed oocytes of Plasmodium in female Anopheles mosquito. Sir Ronald Ross first time observed in oocytes of Plasmodium. Okay, they have observed what? Oocytes of Plasmodium, and where they found? In female Anopheles mosquito. Okay, so female Anopheles mosquito, this Sir Ronald Ross first time observed oocytes of Plasmodium. Okay, this also you have to So this is regarding with what your protozoans and their members. Okay. Now come on economic impact of protista. Economic importance of protista. Why this protista has benefited and where they are having benefited. Okay. So some protista like kelps are edible in nature. They are eating as food. Okay. So what I told first is some protistans like kelps are used as edible product. They are doing what? They are eating. Okay. So this is some protist. Now, next is what? This marine protist. Marine protist like they are having useful sources of algae, agar, carrageenan and antiseptic. So what I told? Marine protists are useful source of algae, carrageenan. These are used as medicine and antiseptics, etc. Okay, so this marine protista are useful source of what? Algae. Okay, they are having carrageenan, they are having agar, they are having agar, also having in research purpose they are using. So this is having marine protist benefit. Now, many are having like a sodium laminaria. Sodium laminaria that is having what? Sulfate production. Okay. Now, these are having what? Used as blood coagulants. So what we can say? Sodium laminaria sulfate. Sodium laminaria sulfate used as blood coagulants. Okay, they are used as what? Blood coagulants. More is there, heparin is there, fucoidine is there. So you can write that also. Fucoidine, heparin. So these also used as what? Sorry. These also used as what? Used as blood coagulants. They are having the feature to coagulate the blood. Okay, so they are used as blood coagulants. One more is there, Lingbiga. Okay, that is having Lingbiga. So Lingbiga act as or used as anti-cancerous product. Okay, what is that? Lingbiga used as or act as anti-cancerous product. Now, already we know that kelps are rich in sodium, potassium, iodine and hence they are good source of minerals. Carrots are rich source of sodium. Okay, they are having rich source of potassium. Okay, so sodium is there, potassium is there. Okay, and what iodine also having.